Kris, was the last play of the game perhaps a microcosm of some of the challenges you guys had in a lot of the night where they did a lot of the little things that help you win games, and you guys didn't manage situations sometimes with the puck, the amount of turnovers through the first two periods, and even in the final seconds very well?
Yeah, anytime there's turnovers in the neutral zone, you don't want. We're not a team that's going to always dump and chase and put it behind. You never want any mistakes, but it is the game, and you try and limit those as much as possible. The game-winning goal, we're in a good position. We've got, really it's a 1-on-3. He dumps the puck and they retrieve it, and we're just playing a little desperate to try and make the play, block the shot, and what happens is they make a play, and unfortunate that that's the end of it.
You can make an argument tonight your best player was 6 days away from turning 40. Do you need more out of everyone?
I don't know about that. Corey put in a really good game tonight, and I think some other guys did too. But we know Vegas is a good team. They're not going away, and we're going to need everyone chipping in and playing as best as they can.
Kris, leads, for both teams have been tough to hang on to, in the series and I guess maybe in the playoffs in general. Like, what are you kind of seeing, whether when they're leading, when you guys are leading, they're just tough to hang on to, it seems.
Yeah, I have no understanding why the leads have been changing as much as they have been. I don't see teams changing how they're playing. They're making mistakes. We made a couple mistakes later in the first half, or second half of the first period, which it's unfortunate. Anytime you get the 2-0 lead, you want to stick with it, keep pushing, playing the same way, making it hard for them to generate things, because ultimately they have to cheat a little bit of the game to get back in the game. But I don't feel like they had to cheat to create any offense. I think we just made some mistakes and gave that to them.
You had held fairly firm with your lines the last number of games. You made some tweaks there late second, maybe third period. How'd you split those guys up? What were you looking for, and what did you think you saw after that?
Just balancing our lineup a little bit, and getting a few more guys going, that's all.
Kris, how did you think Stu played in goal, not having played in a couple of weeks?
Yeah, it's a tough situation. I think he made some really big saves, especially early in the game on the penalty kill. Again, I don't think there's any bad goals. It's just we put him out in difficult situations to defend.
The last play of the game where they won, it looked like he was challenging the shot, but it's one of those ones where the Vegas player, rather than shoot, just went around him. The goalie's probably figuring at that time of the clock, he's just hammering the puck at me.
Yeah, not only Stu, but everyone on the ice is just desperation mode. Everyone's selling out to make that last save, and unfortunately there was just an extra 0.4 seconds on the clock to allow that play to happen.
Kris, could you maybe just break down what happened on their third goal with that line change?
We just got caught out there a long time, and we just had a change which led to the goal against, and it leads to just not being able to sustain pressure, and that happens in the second period when you have to defend a long period of time, and then you can get one, maybe two guys off, but I think we had a little more of a wholesale change.
Kris, it felt like you guys were by far the best team in game one for 40, maybe even 50 minutes. How do you make, or what do you make of your team's game over the last couple of games since then?
I think there's areas to improve on. I think in the first two games, I was very surprised that we were able to win both games without winning the special teams battle. Tonight was a different story. The penalty kill did their job. Power play gets a goal. So I felt that, if we can win that special team battle, we'd be in a much better position. And unfortunately, we were able to still lose the game. So, yeah, there's things that we can get better at. I think our energy, our execution the first period was good. We just got to maintain that.
So you score a late goal in the third period, you're moments away from going to overtime with a chance to go up 3-0. You're still up 2-1. So how do you kind of parse that? What do you kind of make of
before the series starts, if you were to tell us that we were going to be up 2-1 after 3, we'd be happy. We'd be very pleased with that. And not only up 2-1, but game 4 at home. And we're looking forward to that.